Friends, welcome to C4 Career Classes. Today we are going to learn some techniques in multiplication, speed mathematics techniques in multiplication, a very general method which will help us solve almost all the questions in multiplication. Okay. So why is this important? Because in most of the exams you would have seen that multiplication is very widely used. It is always there. We always have to multiply numbers to reach the answer. So we cannot live without multiplication. That is why today we are going to tell you some very important techniques in multiplication. So the first method we are going to see is speed multiply two-digit numbers. Speed multiply two-digit numbers. Let's take an example. into 32. So what is the traditional method to do this? Can you tell me? The traditional method, let's try it out. 4 into 2, 8. 2 into 1, 2. 3 into 4, 12. There's a carry 1. 3 into 1, 3. 3 plus 1, 4. So we will add this 8. 2 plus 2 is 4 and 4. So the answer is 448. So everybody knows this. I think there is nobody who doesn't know this. Everybody knows this. Now just imagine the steps we have done here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is a 7-step method. This normally takes us 5 to 7 seconds. So an average person can do this in 5 to 7 seconds. If you are fast, we could do it faster. If you are slow, it may take more time. But this is the general time that it will take. Now if I tell you to practice this for many days, can you reduce the time? I can guarantee it is not possible, because we have done this for many years and this is the best we can do. We have to do all these 7 steps, we have to arrive at the answer. So there is no way we can increase our speed by this method. So we have to look at a different method. What could be that method? That is our speed multiply method. 14 into 32. So how do we do that? So listen carefully. First step is the same as our traditional method. There is no change. It is the same. What do we do? 2 into 4. Do the same here. 2 into 4 is equal to 8. First step is clear to you because it is the same method. But the important catch is the second method, second step. Look at this sign. Second step is a cross multiplication step. We have to cross multiply the digits and add. So how do we multiply? 2 into 1 is 2. 3 into 4 is 12. We have to add this 2 and 12. 2 into 1 is 2. 3 into 4 is 12. So 2 plus 12 is equal to 14. So we have 4. The carry will go. In mathematics, the carry will always go to the next place. Next part is, we'll multiply these digits. 3 into 1. 3 into 1 is 3 and the carry we had. So 448. So we can see that we are getting the same answer here. But how many steps? 1, 2, 3. So we are able to do this in 3 steps. Something we are able to do in 7 steps, we have converted into 3 steps. That is the reason this can be done in 2 to 3 seconds. So a multiplication like this, if we change into cross multiplication, it can be done in 2 to 3 seconds. Now I'll just brief the steps we have done, what we have done here. Step 1. Step 1 is multiply the unit digits. Multiply the unit digits, that is the last 2 digits. Multiply the unit digits. The second step is cross multiply. It's important to note the sign. It is a cross, x, and how it has to be done? We have to cross multiply the digits and add it. We have to cross multiply the digits and add it. And the third step is multiply the leftmost digits. Multiply the leftmost digits. What are the leftmost digits here? 3 and 1. So when we multiply it, we get the third part. So this is the way we do this. We'll do some practice questions next to understand this better. So my dear students, let's look at some questions for practice. So as you can see, we have 4 problems here. Let's look at the first one, 37 into 51. How do we apply our technique here? Remember the first step, what was it? 7 into 1. unit digit has to be multiplied. So we will get 7. What was the second step? We need to cross multiply. So there's an important tip I want to give here. When cross multiplying, we can do 3 into 1 plus 5 into 7, or we can do 5 into 7 plus 3 into 1. So the order is not important. We can multiply this first and add to this, or we can multiply these first and add to the other. So an important tip here is always pick the highest numbers. When you have such pair, always pick the highest pair. So which is the highest numbers here? You can see it is clearly 5 into 7. So that is the one you have to do first. 5 into 7 is 35 plus 3 into 1 is 3. 35 plus 3 is equal to 38. So you have a carry of 3 which you have to note down, here. The third step is multiply the leftmost digits, that is 5 into 3. 5 into 3 is equal to 15. Add this carry. 15 plus 3 is equal to 18. So our answer is 1887. So we are getting the multiplication of 2-digit numbers in a single step. Let's look at the next one. So what will we get here? 7 into 1 is equal to 7. Which one will we pick first? We'll go for 9 into 7 because those numbers are the bigger ones. 9 into 7 is equal to 63 plus 4 into 1. 63 plus 4 is equal to 67. So we have a carry of 6. Leftmost digit 9 into 4 is 36. 36 plus 6 is equal to 42. So we have the answer 4227. Look at this number, 21 into 99. Can we do this? 9 into 1 is equal to, very simple, 9 into 1 is equal to 9. Now here let's do 9 into 2, 18 plus 9 into 1, that is 9. 18 plus 9 is equal to 27. So we have a carry of 2. The last step, 9 into 2, 18 plus this 2. So we get 2079. Can you try this out for yourself? 47 into 53. Just try it out. So I'll give you the answer. 7 into 3, 21. So we have a carry. After the first step, we have a carry which we will note down. Now we have to cross multiply. 7 into 5, 35. 4 into 3, 12. 7 into 5, 35. 4 into 3, 12. 35 plus 12 is equal to 35 plus 12 is equal to 47. Plus this carry 2. 47 plus 2 is equal to 49. So we got another carry. In the next operation, we have got another carry. What is the last step? 5 into 4. 5 into 4 is equal to 20 plus this carry. 20 plus 4 is 24. 2491. So always remember the 3 steps. First step, multiply the unit digit, that is 7 into 3 we are doing. Second step, we have to cross multiply and add. We are cross multiplying the numbers and adding them. And the third step is multiplying the leftmost digits. So I hope this method is clear to you. So today we have seen speed multiplying 2-digit numbers. In the next video, we will come up with multiplication of higher digit numbers. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.